I'm devastated over this.
When a family friend was in a bind looking for a new place to live, they asked if Michelle Riel would take care of their pet dog Xena for up to 2 weeks as they find new accommodations. 2 weeks turned into years with no contact from that person, but during that time, Xena became part of the family. Sadly, she died on February 28th. As Riel and her family grieve, she's also struggling to understand why her 18-year-old son has now been fined nearly $1,300 under Manitoba's Animal Care Act, accused of not providing adequate medical attention for an animal when ill, causing death.
They gave us a ticket now, but with no explanation, no actual explanation.
The ordeal started back in early February when Xena fell ill on a weekend. Riel's son Eric Grout took Xena to Pembina Veterinary Hospital since his mom was busy and because the hospital was open 24/7. Grout claims the hospital said Xena had pyometria, an infection of the uterus, and gave them a quote that was in the thousands if she was going to receive care.
They say, we want to do some blood tests and some other tests on her. And I was like, we don't have the funds for that. And they were like, okay, but she might need surgery.
Grout took Xena home where the family looked at other options. Desperate, Riel turned to Facebook for help, where eventually a friend of hers offered to pay for Xena's surgery at a different veterinary hospital. An appointment was booked for February 28th, but on that day early in the morning, Xena collapsed and was again rushed to Pembina Animal Hospital, where she was declared dead. The family paid for the hospital to cremate her. After nearly a month of back and forth with the hospital trying to get Xena's remains, the family was informed that their case had been referred to Manitoba's Office of the Chief Veterinary Officer for failing to provide adequate medical attention for an animal when ill, causing death.
No one told us that we had to bring her to a vet in so many days, so much time, and now this is happening to us. Like, I couldn't afford a surgery, someone offered to pay, and now we're being given a ticket that, again, we can't pay.
The family claims they informed both the hospital and the CVO's office that they had made an appointment for Xena to undergo surgery the day of her death at another vet. But despite that, on April 16th, 18-year-old Grout was served this ticket for nearly $1,300.
My eyes just shot open.
Pembina Animal Hospital refused to comment when City News reached out multiple times. While in a statement, the province says they do consider financial situations in cases of alleged neglect.
We cared for Xena. We did everything we could.
The family plans on contesting the ticket in court. In Winnipeg, Djan, City News.